Listen carefully, because what I'm about to show you should not exist. New data has just been published about 3-Arch Atlas, and its so-called anti-tail is larger than the distance between Earth and the Moon. Let that sink in. That's not small. That's not normal. And it immediately raises one massive question. What exactly are we looking at? Section 1.1. The anti-tail problem. Comets follow very simple physics. When sunlight hits them, ice and dust sublimate. Solar radiation and charged particles push that material away from the sun. So a comet's tail always points backward, on the opposite side of the sun. Always. But 3I Atlas doesn't follow that rule. Instead, it shows a long, needle-like structure that appears to point toward the sun. Not behind it. Not sideways. In front of it. This structure is so large that it stretches farther than the distance from Earth to the Moon. That alone makes it extremely unusual. Section 2. Why this shouldn't happen. Astronomy has observed thousands of comets, dust tails, ion tails, jets, fragmentation. But nothing behaves like this. Even when scientists suggest it could be a jet, there's a problem. The jet does not point away from the sun, and it doesn't point toward the sun either. It points along the object's direction of motion. That means the object is essentially moving into the structure. There is currently no standard comet model that clearly explains this behavior. That's not speculation. That's admitted uncertainty. Section 3. The chemistry that makes no sense. Then there's the composition. Spectral data shows nickel with very little iron. That's strange. In the universe, nickel is formed in supernova explosions. When stars explode, elements like iron and nickel are created together. Everywhere we look, asteroids, planets, stars, nickel and iron are inseparable. Except here. Nickel without iron is not something we see naturally. That doesn't prove anything extraordinary, but it does mean something doesn't fit. Section 4. The imaging controversy. Despite being observed by advanced instruments, including Mars-orbiting cameras, the public was shown only blurred, low-detail images. For the third interstellar object ever detected, this has frustrated many observers. Not because people want panic, but because this is a historic scientific opportunity. And historic moments deserve transparency. Section 5. Why this matters. Let's be clear. This does not mean aliens. This does not mean danger. But it does mean our understanding of interstellar objects is incomplete. 3I Atlas came from a star system we don't know. It behaves in ways we don't fully understand. And now it's gone, back into deep space. Science advances by confronting anomalies, not dismissing them. Conclusion. So the real question isn't why should we be afraid? It's this: why wouldn't we want to look closer? Because every time the universe surprises us, it's telling us something new. And 3I Atlas clearly had something to say.